L0, bitch.
D Mill, Blackbird McKnight, Certified Bucket Get a Mookie in the building. Dorian Carter, what's good? What's good? Alright, so we are back with episode 23 of Y'all Need to Watch This. This is part 2 of How to Spot an Industry Plant. I know that I left off with Travis Scott. Before I get back on the list, because I realized I went through like 12 yesterday, probably more than that. I got to get through 24 tonight. Some of these I'm probably going to speed through, but I got a good amount, so we straight. But I got to pull up this picture of Young Thug I was trying to find yesterday when I was talking about the pink-haired ritual. This is the image I was looking for. Because you notice he got the shit bedazzled on his face and everything too. Like that is not there's nothing thug about that. There's nothing gangster about that. And that's just on that part. I didn't even get to the pink hair part. I saw this video of Young Thug at Lil Keith's. I don't even know. I might have mentioned this. At Lil Keith's album listening party. And whenever Young Thug greeted Lil Keith, they like dapped up and did their thing, and then they kissed each other on the neck. Like real quick at the end. I was like, hold up. And this was in public, mind you. In public. So whenever you think about the two doors in hip hop, Gucci Mane would be the blood sacrifice door, Young Thug would be the back door. Say you were just about to watch yesterday's live and you just happened to go live at the same time. Yeah, it'd be like that, man. Your day of school was kind of bad because we had 3 fights at the hallway and during lunch. I mean, it'd be like that. Usually we never had fights on Fridays, though. I swear it was always on Tuesday or Thursday. Actually, no, Wednesday, too. Tuesday, Wednesday, possibly Thursday. People be in a good mood. They ain't trying to fight at school. They be trying to wait till they go to, like, the grocery store parking lot or something like that. Or down the road so they can't get in trouble. Said Kevin Gates kissed the man on video too. Yeah, I saw that, and he did the vow of silence right afterwards. Then you know what that was. So I remember correctly, Kevin Gates was signed to Cash Money at one point in time. Because Kevin Gates been around a long time. A long time. I knew someone in college, I swear all he listened to was Kevin Gates. Like, he knew every song, word for word. He was like this white boy from Clarksville. He was the only person, he's the first person I had ever known to even listen to Kevin Gates. And honestly, he kind of put me on to Kevin Gates music too. Because he kept talking about him. I listened to him. I was like, you know what? He got talent. He got some talent. Say you saw a video where a guy was fighting a girl to pull a gun out at another school. Damn. Wait, my question was, why was he fighting the girl in the first place, though? And why do you feel the need to pull a gun out, too? That's doing the most. You said it was school in Houston. Damn, y'all niggas getting busy down there. God damn. All right, so with Travis Scott, I forgot to mention at one point he was signed to Hustle Gang, which is T.I.'s label, and Good Music. Like at the same time. They're like a joint deal. This is early on. Like I said, he had the Crown feature with Jay-Z on Magna Carta Holy Grail. Damn, one-eye symbolism off the rip. I'll say this is the one thing about Google I actually like is they pull up better pictures than DuckDuckGo. DuckDuckGo got better links. But yeah, Travis Scott, he was already a double XL freshman. And I always found it odd how he just popped up out of nowhere. Then we didn't really hear much from him. Then he had Days Rodeo. And then Antidote, and boom, he was like in the mainstream. Just like that. Says Houston for you later on, you get used to it. Damn. Say Lil Baby. That's the one I'm honestly not sure, but if he was, it wouldn't shock me. And I say that because like I always hear about how Lil Baby knew P and he always knew P and everything like that since he was a kid. And they always kept trying to get him to rap. I always found that odd. Like, so you knew them this whole time and then you just all of a sudden decided to rap decades later. I don't know. I felt like that was just kind of odd and fishy. Because I know that some people think Jamie Foxx is a Lil Baby. I ain't going down that road. I don't know about all that. Doesn't make sense. Body types don't add up. But I always found that fishy about Lil Baby. Say Lil Wayne, yes. Yeah, Lil Wayne was from the era where you actually let your artists cultivate their skills. Because we know he's been signed to Birdman since he was well before 15. I think he was like 11 years old. He used to be in the lobby and just like write music and all that stuff. And I used to always want to record, and eventually Birdman finally gave him a shot. Which actually brings me to Drake. He's one of them that went in through the acting door. Because like Drake was on Degrassi. Then Best I Ever Had really blew him up. He don't even look the same. Like, look at this shit. Like, this is the nigga that we give a pass to. This guy. But yeah, Drake was there. He was already in talks with not Nicki Minaj, Rihanna. And then the rest was history. He was just on the way up. What up, Chantel Washington? What up, Dorian? He was already on his way up. I think it was him and Trey Songz. They both started kind of popping off around the same time, too. So Drake's obvious industry plant. obvious. And now I think about it, like that whole Young Money, that whole Young Money group. You had Nicki Minaj when she was younger. She was like wanted to be a child. She was like a child actor. Talking about how she wanted to be a star whenever she gets older. And ain't it funny that they both end up on Lil Wayne's label, who is under Birdman? Ain't that funny? Like in the north side of Houston, you have a place called Greens Point. We call it Guns Point. Damn. I ain't got to ask what happens there. Shit. So look at her earlier picks. Let's see. Nicki Minaj. Looks completely different, that's for sure. Cause I remember the one before she had makeup. It was like, damn. I think it was this one. One of the earlier picks. Totally different person. Totally different. Before she had surgery. Yeah, like, totally different person. And that goes not just with Nicki. That goes with Cardi B, and that goes with Megan the Male Horse, too. Nicki. Said when my next rigged NBA. I won't be doing another one of those until like next season. I still have next week. I'll be doing the rigged college football. I might make that like a mini series. I might do like a stream on that every other week. And rigged NFL. That's gonna be starting. I think that was that next. No, Sunday after next. And it'll be every Sunday for every NFL week, all the way to the Super Bowl. Then uses there are places you need to avoid, like Fifth Ward. I've heard about Fifth Ward. And South Side and the Southwest, you're going to see a lot of Africans. Damn. Dory Jackson got hurt. That sucks. Right before the season started, too. Damn. But like I said, Nicki. That's one. Drake's another one. Because people forget when Nicki was with Meek Mill, Nicki was Meek Mill's handler. A lot of people didn't know that. Because that's when Meek Mill leaped up into the mainstream for real. Like, people knew who Meek was, but he wasn't a mainstream artist. That's when he ended up being a mainstream artist. That's around the same time he had that fake-ass beef with Drake. Knows how they cool now. Like, they had all those diss songs and shit. Now, all of a sudden, they back cool like nothing ever happened. That's the same with 6ix9ine and Meek Mill's beef. That shit was fake. As soon as them cameras cut off, that shit was like, all right, we good? Cool. All right, we keep moving. Like, Meek Mill done a lot of favors for a lot of different artists. Like, whether it be making Drake look good, making 6ix9ine relevant again in some capacity. It's always a trade-off. Said like him bissing that gonna find a lot of prostitutes and the cops ain't doing nothing about it. That's too much paperwork. They know that. They want to do all that paperwork. All eyes on you. Put them on. Yeah. The other one for Chris Brown on it. Yeah. That was the one that shot him up to the mainstream. Because he been like, because Meek Mill's an interesting one. We've got all those different footage of him like battle rapping when he was younger. And then I remember when he signed to MMG, Derrick Rose, I'm a Boss. I think that was the one really was I'm a Boss. That one put him on, but it didn't put him on mainstream. And then All Eyes on You put him into the mainstream, and boom, he was there. And that shit was very short-lived. Because then it was the fake beef with Drake. Now it's just constantly making fun of him, humiliation ritual. Then he gets locked up and all that, and then he comes back. All of a sudden, everybody loves him. Now he's hanging with Robert Kraft and owner of the Sixers. It's like, how the hell you go from being locked up to all of a sudden hanging out with Jay-Z, Robert Kraft, and all these high-ranking ass people? It's like, I don't even see him around Rick Ross as much. Said Meek Mill sacrificed Lil Snoop. Yeah. I remember when they were freestyling. I want to find this. I ain't going to play it. But if you look at Meek Mill's face when he's looking at Lil Snoop outshine him. Forgot what radio station they were on. Damn, all they pull up is tight beats. Oh, I see what I did. Was it Sway in the Morning? Yeah, I think it was this one. Here come the ads. Go bet MGM, bet on sports and shit since it's legal. Meek Mill, nope, skip. Meek Mill, skip. Meek Mill still rapping, skip. Shit, I don't think it's this one. But if you've seen his face, like the look on Meek Mill's face, it was just like straight jealousy. Shit, it might have been this one. Damn. Right there, just look like he flowing. That right there. That right there. Are they paying for pussy? Hell yeah, that's what they do. And then they rap about it and brag about it. Like Gunna. So like, I'll buy a purse. Like, why are you bragging about that shit? I'm a boss fight. Yeah, that was that song. That's the one that I think, like, I felt like I became a fan of Meek Mill shit at that moment. That's when I was like, yeah, Meek Mill got some bangers. Like, no, Dream Chasers 1, 2, and 3 all had bangers. Lil Snoop was a far better rapper. Yeah, he was ahead of his time. He was ahead of his time. Said Kid Lord's industry plant. Yeah. I've honestly never heard a single song by him. I know Lil Bibby discovered him. I think Lil Bibby signed the Kid Leroy after Juice WRLD died. Mark him off the list. Yeah, let's see what it's. Ain't he from like Australia or something like that? Yeah, Waterloo, New South Wales. Really gained recognition for his association friendship with Juice WRLD. Then got into a partnership agreement with Lil Bibby's Grade A Productions and Columbia Records. I'll say this about Lil Bibby. He's the only person I can think of off the top of my head that managed to get DJ Vlad to show his face in a Vlad interview. That should really let you know how tied in Lil Bibby was. Because now he's a label exec. So when it comes to fights at school, you don't do that world star shit. Yeah, that shit corny. Chill head. But yeah, like Kid Leroy is definitely an industry plant. He just popped up out of nowhere. Another one. I feel like with like white artists, or at least white rappers and shit, it's a lot easier to spot them. They just pop up out of nowhere. It's like, where the fuck did he come from? Like, who's another? I don't even know if this is really hip hop. Billie Eilish. I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker really does look like Lil Xan though. Really does. Now, as you see, dyed hair. Think she has like full blonde hair now. The dyed hair. There we go again with that shit. Never heard a song of Billie Eilish's. I know it's supposed to be on like the radio. She was on what was it, Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon? I think it was Jimmy Fallon. Like just out of nowhere, she got a whole Apple TV documentary following her. I'm like, what has she done though? And just like the Post Malones of the world. Who else? You can say Lil Dicky in a way. They took that rap lane at first and then jumped over to like pop. Because they always had to use hip hop as a bridge. It's the easiest way to get into the game. And then from there they do whatever. And they just switch up. Like think about Drake. He did the same shit. Rap to get in the door. Then he went pop. And then he trying to go back the hip hop route now. He's trying to be like, it's weird. He a simp and then he tried to be the tough guy at the same time. I'm like, bruh, pick one. Like you gotta just pick one, dude, at this point. You say you saw one guy that done the crate challenge and he walked backwards while doing it. I saw that one. I seen the one dude roll the blunt while he was doing it too. Like I done seen a few of them. I done seen a few of them where they got across though for sure. There's like one dude. No, it was Vic Mensa. He did one. He took a shot at the top, and then he walked right down. And that's when you know it's in general when they just got every YouTuber and all that doing. It's like, oh come on, we know what you're doing. I think who's another easy white target? Jack Harlow. They always say he's supposed to be like Mac Miller's replacement. It's not even close. Like, it's not even close. Like, Jack ain't bad. But, I mean, he ain't nothing that's, like, special. They could find another Jack Harlow. Because I remember my friend showed me Jack Harlow for the first time. He had a Bryson Tiller feature. I know, like, both of them from Louisville. I was like, that's interesting. You just get a Bryson Tiller feature out the gate like that. And then when I heard him, something seemed a little too refined. Because I know I'd mentioned this before. Like, you can spot a plant when something just sounds a little too refined. Like, this shit sound way too radio ready. Out the gate. Like, it kind of had a Drake vibe to it. And then next thing you know, what's popping, he was on the radio. And his voice kind of sounds generic, too. I honestly didn't know who it was first time I heard that song. I was like, is this Smoke Perp? Is this Comet? Who is this? Turns out it was Jack Harlow. And now you see Jack Harlow. Wait a minute. Oh, cheetah print. Oh, cheetah print. Oh, cheetah print. But like I was saying with Jack Harlow, now you see him on the TCL Basketball League. He's like an announcer. You saw him in the Celebrity 2-on-2 basketball tournament with Quavo, 2 Chainz. You see him in all these different, like this where they put celebrities in celebrity sports. That's what I'm gonna call it. You see him in that all the time. They put him in everything. It was basketball. He's there. He was at Quavo's celebrity basketball game. Like Jack Harlow for sure. They always gotta have that one popping white rapper. There you go. Since MGK went to another genre and that shit didn't work out too well with him and Eminem, there you go. And Mac Mill is gone, so here you go. Oh shit, Macklemore. That's another industry plan. I didn't know a damn thing about Macklemore. And then he was just on the 2012 Double XL freshman cover list. I was like, who is this dude? He says he's from Seattle. I remember looking up his music. I couldn't find shit. And then Thrift Shop became like one of the biggest songs. He somehow got a Grammy over Kendrick, which lets you know that's politics. He had that song Same Love, pushing that agenda. Because I remember they were talking about, oh, he's so great for making this song, yada, yada, yada. Like, please. And I remember in an interview, Macklemore said he had a picture of Justin Bieber on his ceiling. So whenever he's fucking his wife, whenever he's about to bust, he just looks at the picture of Justin Bieber so he doesn't. I was like, that's pretty extreme reason to stop yourself from doing that. Like, why? Like, that's damn near suspect. That's beyond suspect. Nigga, you booked and locked up at that point. The baby, yes. Yes. All right, with the baby, I remember I first heard about him in 2015 with the song Light Show. He's going by Baby Jesus. I was like, this nigga got the nerve. Obviously, they had to change it to the baby because white Christians was not rocking with that name. It was like he talking about rapping about guns and shit, and then your name Baby Jesus. So there's that too. And it was just a bad marketing thing. With that name as well, you see the baby in the diaper. Which, out the gate, what so-called thug-ass nigga is doing this? This is not normal. They don't do that. Like, clear humiliation ritual. Clear humiliation ritual. Even the story talking about, like, he just suddenly got the idea to go get diapers from the store. From, like, the Walgreens and put one on. Like, what? No one's thinking to do that. Like, that's completely cap. And then the crazy part was he had on a gray diaper whenever he went on, I don't know the name, was the Atlanta radio station. He had on like a gray diaper. I'm like, this nigga got on a different colored diaper, so he's still wearing it. I'm still talking about like how he a thug, he a gangster and all this bullshit. I'm like, this is the biggest contradiction I've ever seen. Biggest contradiction. And then on top of that, with the baby, it's the way they was pushing his music on YouTube. So I said before, like his shit would just pop up. Just see it. You just scroll, listen to whatever you listen to, like Money Man. Next thing, the baby did a freestyle on this. The baby again. I'm like, who is this nigga? The baby. And then after a while, you eventually get Suge, and then he's trying to make that song over and over and over and over. And still, I ain't gonna say still, because he fucked that off. But before his whole little rant and shit, his shit would easily pop up. Just boom, just pop the fuck up. No matter who you listening to, the baby was on there. And he got all them features too. And they give him a Nobel Peace Prize or something. Who? Trying to think of who got a Nobel Peace Prize. You can't believe people love rappers who made the same thing and not original. Yeah, it's because it's trendy. It's what's hot now. It's like people thought that at the time 80s rap music was popular and that shit was trash. But that's all they had. Because most people, I've said this before, like most people don't like to think. They don't like to think for themselves. So whatever Apple Music tells them is hot, they gonna listen to it and think, yeah, this the bumping shit. I should be listening to this shit. Obviously, people gonna have their preferences on some things, but when it comes to new music, most people ain't going out their way looking for shit. They gonna see what Spotify tells them is hot, what playlist Spotify says listen to, what artists to check out on YouTube, on Apple Music. This ain't the days of digging and going to CD stores and shit like that, record stores, and just looking for CDs and looking at the track list and debating if you want to get this one or that. Nah. People ain't got time for that. You like the celebrity game during the All-Star season. It was entertaining. Sometimes it was trash, though. Like when Kevin Hart kept winning MVP, that shit was trash. But it is interesting to see which ones can actually hoop. Say Meek was so jealous of Snoop, he knew he was better than him. Yeah. And that's the funny thing. Like, Meek Mill came up as a battle rapper. And, like, if you listen to him, you couldn't tell anymore. Said he couldn't wait to get Snoop out of here. Yeah. He was ready for that come up. Kendrick Lamar is a positive rapper. And most rappers who talking about twerking and shit. Yeah, that's another plant. Hold on, let me mark that off. Yeah, Kendrick Lamar. The thing funny about Kendrick Lamar, which he came up in the time where they let their artists hone their skills. Which, I mean, he already had talent. But first, the story on why he started to rap, now that I'm older and can connect some dots, he said he had a dream Tupac told him to start rapping. I think it was somebody else in the dream too, but it was Tupac there, was the main reason. And he was at one of Tupac's music videos back in the day. Kendrick Lamar just so happened to be there. Top robbed Kendrick's dad back when they was in Chicago. Dad or uncle. And then they just so happened to connect years later. And then Kendrick gets signed by Top. And he goes to TDE. Like, now that I'm adding those things, I'm like, hold up. What are the odds of all of these things lining up like that? And then when I was in high school, Kendrick Lamar was already anointed as the king of the West Coast by Dr. Dre, The Game, and Snoop Dogg at like a concert. Did he deserve that title? Yes. But again, all of this happened, and this was like leading up to Good Kid, Mad City, which they automatically labeled a classic. That's nothing when they automatically start labeling shit, which it is. But when they automatically start labeling shit a classic out the gate, not letting it age a little bit, they just saying this like, the first day, this is a classic album. Like, pump the brakes. You say it's a great album, but pump the brakes. What up? Who did it? But yeah, well, Kendrick Lamar. That is a plant. I remember he did that whole C4 tape where he like remixed all the Wayne songs from the Carter 3 and killed it. He got one song called Compton Chemistry where he teaches you how to make crack. And at the end, the moral of was, ain't it funny how the nigga who's never made crack a day in his life can tell you how to make it or teach you how to make it. It was like that Boondocks episode when Thug Nipson was trying to learn how to make crack and they like started listening to that one song. It was just like that. And Kendrick's humiliation, which was when he was on Power and he was at like a druggie, he was a crackhead. This shit. When they did this, I was like, damn, they done did Kendrick wrong. He ain't dropped a fucking album since Damn. And this is how we come back. This is how they do Kendrick. I'm like, God damn. How you go from Black Panther soundtrack to this? Yeah. All them fights he got into a stage, tough guy image. Yeah, with the baby, the one where he was like rapping and the dude so called started a problem. He was like sizing them up. And the way he did it too, he was like easing up real quick, then he popped him and ran and started performing again. If you go back and watch the footage, I'm like, yeah, something already off with this dude. Then the Cam Kohar shit was fake. Ben exposed that. And then the whole Walmart situation still fishy. Like, what black man in the South is killing people in broad daylight at Walmart and just getting away with it? Yes, sir. The other one in the store in the altercation on set of the song 21. Oh, yeah, that shit was fake, too. I remember seeing the other angle of that shit. That shit was fake as hell, talking we don't need a permission slip. Like, who? Niggas don't say that. Where your witnesses commercial. Yeah, I remember those. And then public commercial with Kobe. Yeah, I remember those too. Yeah. I didn't know that. I know David Allen Greer and Kenan Thompson were the voice of the puppets. You learn something new every day. Tiger. I know him and Travis McCoy are related. Let me see. Because I know Tiger been around. He another nigga who been around a long time. He was born in 89. That nigga 31 years old. So he born in Compton. I heard he really wasn't. Raised there until he was about 11 to 12 before moving to Gardena. Okay. He was 12. Vietnamese, Jamaican. Grew up listening to Fabulous, Lil Wayne, Suiting. Cameron and Eminem. 2012 debate arose concerning Tiger's upbringing, claimed to have been brought up in the low socioeconomic area of Compton, but in leaked footage from the unaired television show Buses, he claimed he grew up in a well-to-do home in the Valley. His parents drove a Range Rover. Also claimed he attained his nickname from his mother, calling him Tiger Woods. There we go. Travis McCoy, McCoy offered him a record deal with the independent label DCD2 Records. Huh. I knew they were related. I didn't know McCoy tried to offer him a record label or record deal. And then Schoolboy Q came up there. And that shit goes on the radar. People don't even bring that up about Schoolboy Q. They just talk about the whole Hoover Crip thing. Let's see. Yeah, producer Pete Wentz from Fall Out Boy. It's kind of a big name right there. Debut album. Only big feature though is Travis McCoy. Tiger could be. I'm not 100% sure on Tiger. Oh yeah, I do remember those. Yeah. But Mr. Boom said, "Did I watch Wild 'N Out?" Yeah. Wild 'N Out been funny for a long time. For a long time. It didn't had Avion Crockett, Cat Williams, Kevin Hart, like so many different black entertainers have been on that show. Corey Holcomb. Like, and the thing is, like, a lot of the ones that are the best are the ones that weren't even big name celebrities. It was like like I said, the Cat Williams at the time, Afion Crockett, or Afion, Corey Holcomb. Like, they had some good talent on there. And it's cool to see that that show is still on too, because it's still funny. It is still funny. I like how it's been able to keep up with the times and keep, how I put this, stay relevant for the pop culture. I don't feel like it ever got really watered down. They wanted Kobe versus Bron so bad it never happened. Probably because Kobe would have embarrassed LeBron. So I remember that All-Star game, LeBron got his ass locked down by Kobe. And Kobe just did it just to prove a point. Yeah, Kendrick a puppet too. I remember that all the Stars music videos one. I was like, I think Kendrick done sold out. Cause for a while I was in like, I wouldn't even say denial. I just didn't want to believe it, but it was like obvious when he was talking about high power. Who said a black man knew Illuminati? Last time I checked, that's the biggest racist party. I was like, And I was in high school. That's when I first started learning about or hearing about the term Illuminati. And I was like, interesting statement there. But yeah, he basically replaced Lupe Fiasco as like the conscious rapper. And Lupe being sold out too. I know I showed that in one of my Illuminati breakdown videos. I think it was the Trevor Lawrence one. Said don't sleep on wolf in sheep's clothing. Just like J. Cole. But Brandon Johnson. So almost every rapper a puppet in the mainstream. Shit, in the mainstream, all of them are. It's when you get lower down the line, then you can kind of decipher. For example, like someone I wouldn't think it sold out would be like Montana 300. I don't think he sold out. He ain't got no big name features that I know of. He got his own label. He do his own thing. Kendrick Lamar did write a letter to Tupac. Yeah, shit like that, them weird connections. It's like, hold up. This is raising a red flag. And then with Kendrick, he dropping his supposed to be dropping his last album on TDE. Then he going elsewhere, and I bet money. If he go to a different label, then they gonna come back with blonde hair. Or he gonna have some blonde, something gonna be different. If he does decide to go sign to another record label. Something is going to look different. Wow, damn, y'all niggas wildin'. Jumping the secretary. Damn, they don't give a damn. So after all the staff members were pissed off and have cops blocking the bathroom. Damn. Shit, that sounds like a prison or juvenile. Jesus. You said permission slip like we in school or something. Exactly. Like, ain't nobody saying that shit. Said the new Max Kellerman is a clone. No, I ain't seen the new one. I know his ass got fired from ESPN. Or he didn't get fired. He got taken off First Take. No, I'm going to go to Google. What Max Kellerman look like. I'm just going to see what new show brings up. That's supposed to be just regular Max Kellerman. What? Hold up. Maybe it's because he's smirking, but something don't add up. Something ain't looking right. Maybe that's just me, but something ain't looking right. Maybe it's the facial hair. I don't know. It's one of those things I wouldn't be surprised, but like I said, I don't know. I will say something just don't look right. So they tried to have Kobe and LeBron in 2009, but LeBron got his ass whooped by Dwight Howard. Yeah, I remember that finals was whack as hell, too. That Magic team didn't have any business being there. What up, Teddy White? Triple X in the building. Katy Perry's a plant, too. Yeah, like the pop list would be ridiculous. I like all of them, nigga. Like the pop list would be long. Like, here's what I'm gonna knock off. I only put her on there because she black. Lizzo. Lizzo popped up out of nowhere. She's from like Minnesota. And then she popped up out of nowhere. Got that big song. I can't think of the name of it. And then we see her already getting TMZ coverage. Ugh, fupa. Did I see Cheetah? I thought I saw Cheetah Print. Then she gets all this media coverage, and you see her. Well, she got a song with Cardi B now. Yeah. She got a song with Cardi B, another plant. And my thing with Lizzo is like, how you gonna cry, quote unquote, cry on social media when you do all this fuck shit? Do all this fuck shit online. Like, everything you do is like begging to have someone make fun of you. And then you got the nerve to put on a fucking wave cap with your cornrows and shit. And start crying. Like, why would you go live to start crying? Come on. Just for sympathy, please. And with Cardi B, she went to like a acting school when she was younger too, when she was like a teenager. Or a performing arts school. So again, she was another one too that they had plans for. Like she had this first tape. Bangs the Bitch Music 2. I think that's the one that had the offset feature. Yeah, it had the offset feature on there. Then Bodak Yellow, and then this Atlantic. Her debut studio album. First two mixtapes. And off rip, you see the black and white checkerboard with the blonde hair. And also peep the name, Invasion of Privacy. As in, like, when you sell out, your life ain't yours anymore. They control all your moves, everything you do, even your appearance. That's why you see Young Thug with pink hair. With the bedazzlers on his face. And to really, like, drill that one home. You got to really ask yourself, what person is making this choice right here? What dude is really going out their way to do this? Like, yeah, man, put the bedazzles on my face, man. Put the bedazzles on my face. Make my shit pink, too. I'm a real thug nigga out here. Fuck with these pussy ass nigga talking about. Got this pink hair. Nigga, they gonna think I'm the Pink Panther in this bitch. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Like, who is really doing this? To Pimp a Butterflies, when he sold out, he took the same deal as Snoop Dogg. Nah, he been sold out before that, the Lori Joe thing. Him, Schoolboy Q, and Ab Soul. They got this singer high and had her commit suicide, quote unquote. So Kendrick been sold out. That's just the album he was like more revealing to it. And that was the one I was like, wait a minute. When he started mentioning Lucy over and over, talking about the deals Lucy would have, I didn't even catch the first couple times. Then I listened, I was like, hold up, nigga. Hold up. That nigga sold out. Because they made it seem like he got offered the deal, but he said no to it. And then the more you listen, you realize, oh, yeah, he said yeah to those deals. And in the song All Right, I said this before. If you listen to the hook, nigga, we gonna be all right. And in that part, there is a woman just blatantly yelling Satan at a very low decibel. It's like if you, like I said, use headphones. Don't listen to it on your speakers. Use headphones and listen to that song. You will hear a woman blatantly saying Satan. So what is the one rule that I live by? Shit, karma's real. There's one rule I live by. Karma's a real motherfucking thing. That's what I believe. Be aware of the energy that you put out, because that shit is going to come back to you. It may not be today. It may not be tomorrow. It might not be a week from now. That shit might be 30 years from now. Who knows? But anything you do, whether it be positive or negative, that energy is going to come back to you later on in life. Which is better, Max Kellerman or Skip Bayless? Honestly, neither. They both suck. Skip actually knows what he's talking about more so than Max. Max just says anything. The only thing Max is decent about is boxing, though. Because, like, that's what he been doing. But Max been on that boxing shit for a minute, so that makes sense. You say there's word in the ether that record execs or priests with cast spell on the master LP of rock and roll albums. They probably, yeah, they talk about that. Shit, Papa Duck had a video talking about this a long time ago. How they backmask and how whenever they master the tracks at the studios, like in their basements and shit, they do spells. So whenever you play it, demonic entities would be released. Like whenever you get on your CDs and shit, when you play CDs. Same with vinyl records. As far as streams, I wouldn't doubt it. Like all of these things are set to a certain frequency, certain hertz, to elicit certain emotions, elicit certain messages. So they still do a backmask and all that. You can play like some of Chris Brown songs back. That nigga saying praise Satan and all this shit. I'm like, damn. What's another one? Lil Wayne's I Feel Like Dying. Lil Wayne don't even like talking about that song. That's how fucked up that song is. And Tupac stuff. I forgot what song. I think it's Hail Mary if you play Hail Mary backwards. There's a point he's like in the hook or something. He's talking about how he's alive. Like he says, I'm alive. And that was when I first ever learned about this Illuminati shit. Yeah, that would have been better. Nigga, all Lizzo's songs is trash. All of Lizzo's songs is garbage. Can't listen to that shit. Can she actually sing and all that? Yes, but shit is trash. Said Megan Thee Stallion's a plant. Yes, that linebacker built motherfucker. Yes. Megan the male horse is a plant too. Cause she can't, her whole role was just to come here to make black women think outrageous things, switch the gender roles so black women are more masculine, not give a fuck about being overly sexualized, being the thoughts the cool thing to do now, just being the ignorant asshole, like pushing that to make that okay. Cause you think about the song WAP of her and Cardi B, that's what Cardi B's role is too. With the song WAP, whenever like you in a club or a bar and that song come out, all the women get excited and they go to the dance floor. That should tell you something. Imagine if a dude had a rap song called BAD. Shit wouldn't turn out the same way. That shit would have got canceled quick. Because I know for Megan Thee Stallion, they put her with the baby while the baby was on his rise too. So she would pop. Then they had that fake relationship with Moneybagg Yo for more promotion. Even though I say that really benefited Moneybagg Yo more so than Megan Thee Stallion. Says Saweetie's are playing a lot of famous relatives. Yeah, Saweetie. Well, she ain't got no talent. She going to like a rap boot camp at 28 years old. So she got other issues she got to worry about. But yeah, with Saweetie, think about all the endorsements she got, and like all she does is what, remix older rap songs and make them worse. And she, on top of that, she can't even rap. Like, and now she twerking with one of them BBLs and the shit just a straight brick. Like, come on. Talking about a sweetie meal at McDonald's and all this shit. Who's the other one? Travis Scott. He got the McDonald's meal too. But Sweetie's definitely a plant. Katy Perry's high, even she sold a soul. Yeah, now she look like a soccer mom. Lizzo chasing high value men in the industry, they curving her. Yeah, because her dumbass didn't realize that they were never laughing with her. They was always laughing at her dumbass for all the stupid shit she was doing. A lot of celebs are groomed for fame at a young age. Yes. Yeah, they're all, a lot of them MK babies. Monarch celebrities, Monarch athletes. Like Kanye West, that's another one. Kanye West, a Monarch celebrity and industry plant. We all know he started off as a producer, working close with Jay-Z. He was a sample producer. He was always trying to get that attention, get that shine. And then when he finally got that shine, what was it, 2004? I think it was Regis and Kelly. I saw them like first mention Kanye West. He had the Pepsi commercial. And the rest is history. Chance the Rapper, since we on Chicago. That's one of the more well-known ones too. Is his dad, Chance the Rapper's dad, was he the Secretary of Defense for Obama? But I know his dad was in Obama's cabinet while he was a president. And Obama endorsed Chance the Rapper's coloring book tape. Just like what so-called independent artists is getting they shit endorsed by Obama. Then you see him with the hat with the 3. Like, they ain't slick. Then I know his brother, what's his name? Taylor Bennett. He's out the closet. Oh, shit. They go to black and white. Black and white and the red. But yeah, Taylor Bennett's out of the closet. So they was pushing that agenda too. And then where is that picture with his wife? You're not going to sit here and tell me that ain't a transformer. I'm just saying. You ain't going to sit here and tell me that ain't a transformer. Say Soulja Boy is another rapper you've always been suspicious of from day one with his fishy feel-good story. And what did he do with A-Rap? Yeah, that's the one I was thinking about too. Like, I don't know about Soulja Boy. But I can see because he ushered in all the dumbass niggas. He ushered in making it cool to just be a ignorant ass nigga. He made it cool to beef on the internet. Actually, shit, because Soulja Boy is the first to do a lot of things in rap. Like, he ain't joking when he say that. Like, he was literally the first person to have internet beef. Because he was dissing Ice Cube. He was going all them different rappers and shit. And where's that picture of Soulja Boy with 50 Cent? Because I know who's it? Vivica A. Fox had been exposed to this shit. This picture, no, this is the better one. Come on. Come on. But look at the nigga face, bro. Like, come on. Look at the nigga face. Let me get to this chat real quick. Say in the world, those who break the rules are scum, but someone who doesn't care about their friends are worse. The scum is someone who doesn't care about their friends' feelings is the worst of all. Yeah, it's worse now because we live in a me society. So people are predisposed to care about themselves a lot more now. Care about attention for themselves as well a lot more now. Said Max because he roots for the Giants. What a lost soul. 432 hurts the best. Yeah. I remember XXX Tentacion was talking about that. He knew about how different hurts and different frequencies can affect your emotions. Like that dude was smart. Young Cook was Young Cook. Yeah. Like just listening to that, just like, are you serious? Like really? Say niggas are really eating the sweetie meal. Well, I'm sorry. Probably got the same shit in that BBL that's in that McDonald's meal. Over here eating plastic and shit. You take one bite of the burger, you ain't got no teeth no more. You just it tastes so good. My mouth is bleeding. Like, no. Put the McDonald's down. Don't eat that. Eat some vegetables. Don't eat this plastic. That bread probably fake as hell too. Said Kanye wanted to be like Jay-Z. Yeah. That's why he went out and got Kim Kardashian. Because for some reason he wanted to make the comparison like that's supposed to be Beyonce, even though Kim Kardashian has like no talent whatsoever. Favorite Tupac song, California Love and Hellraiser. Yeah, I'll probably say California Love. California Love for sure. Me Against the World's another good one too. Soulja Boy Internet Beats be funny. Oh yeah, back to Soulja Boy. Yeah, well there's this picture right here with 50 Cent. He already know what went down. There was a recent one when he had the blonde hair when he was performing. Some dude grabbed him by his waist and like whispered in his ear. Hold up. This is before the dreads. He had the blonde hair. Oh, look at that cheetah print right there. Look at and the stars. But look at that cheetah print right there. Looking like a zesty King Tut. What do you like? I'm saying this cheetah print shit ain't no game, but y'all better pay attention to this shit. When you see this right here, they put this in TV shows a lot too. On clothing with that baseball player off All-American on his shirt, on his little jacket. Forgot the dude name, but he had the cheetah print design on there. Excel lost so eating plastic. Like all them shits be looking suspect as hell. The Young Thug one, like, bruh, the Young Thug one is like beyond suspect. That is beyond suspect. You can't even make up an excuse as to why a motherfucker did that. But with Soulja Boy, yeah, I found it odd. That's when I wasn't sure if he was a plant, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was. That's the one I'm kind of up in the air on, the Soulja Boy. Man, suspect ass gloves. I forgot Riff Raff was a cool Soulja Boy at one point, and I think if I remember, he had the pink print. Didn't the nigga have pink hair? Huh? Oh no. Oh well, goddamn. Yeah, he did. There go Riff Raff. This one, I should have known this one about Riff Raff. I should have known this about Riff Raff. I didn't even put him on the list. That makes sense. How else did this nigga like sneak in the rap game? Like he was in a way, he was kind of like 6ix9ine before 6ix9ine in the sense he did antics, but it wasn't nearly as bad as 6ix9ine. But he came in with the different hair, looking just weird. He had his own like style. I'll give him that. But I'll say Riff Raff was the first rapper to make it cool to have a gimmick. Because you see now, that's like, you need a gimmick if you're going to be a rapper. Like, talent, they don't care about talent alone. It's like, nah, is your hair rainbow? Is your hair... Like, god damn, that SoundCloud era, when you had to have a different color hair. There'd be red, pink, blue, half blonde, half black, white, whatever. Favorite Lil Boosie song, So You Want to Be a Gangster. I don't have a favorite Boosie song. Really don't. I like that he's speaking out about that, the agenda and shit. I do like that. Still ain't gonna forget that he promoted the sheep shot, though. I will say that. But I'm glad that he's speaking out about that, the rainbow agenda for sure. So what I think of Action Bronson. Fat white dude, shit, knows how to rap. I remember he got into that beef with Ghostface Killer because they sounded like, I ain't gonna say that like that. Action Bronson sounds like Ghostface Killer. And I never noticed until he pointed it out. But I don't know if he's actually a plant though. Like I listen to Action Bronson music, but I honestly don't know. Let me see Action Bronson. I know he was a chef. Cause the weird thing about Action Bronson, he be on so many TV shows. It's like he got in through rap and then he kind of flipped it into being a TV personality, which that's not a bad decision. Chef, television presenter. In 2012, he signed with Warner Brother Records, later moved to Atlantic. And that is when I first heard about him, too, in 2012 on Asher Roth's Paps and Jazz mixtape. Born in Queens, New York. Albanian Muslim. I forgot that nigga. Oh, wait. Albanian Muslim father and American. Oh, J.W. Oh, shit. The odds went way up. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Went way up. J.W. Raised Muslim, though. Graduated 22. Career as a rapper. Rather just a hobby. He was a gourmet chef in New York City. Hosts his own online cooking show, Action in the Kitchen. That's a slick title. After breaking his leg in the kitchen. How the fuck he break his leg? Concentrated solely on his music career. The JW, I can't ignore that part. Goliath artist. Who? Oh, well, damn. American Management Group. He's managed by Paul Rosenberg. And we know what he is. He's another JEW. Interesting. That is very interesting. What's my favorite anime? You like Naruto because of the lessons that you learn about bonds. So, yeah. I do not like Naruto. I tried watching it when I was younger. Not for me. Dragon Ball Z all the way. Dragon Ball Z and Yu Yu Hakusho. That's a show they need to bring back is Yu Yu Hakusho. Because they got to the point. They ain't got to do all this damn dialogue for 3-4 episodes. Like, man, just fight. It's like, oh, he's so strong, he's powerful. Like, no, just fight. I don't give a fuck about how you feel. Fight this nigga. And about Naruto, nigga, Orochimaru, bro, that nigga was a whole creep. A whole creep. And they had them painted nails, too. Like, them animes, pay attention to them animes, too. Like, Cyborg 009, they had robots that looked like humans, androids and shit. Them animes be telling you shit, too. Dragon Ball Z needs its own, like, video and shit. Because that shit go deep. Your U.S. history teacher sound like a Karen, no bullshit. It's a history teacher. They all sound like Karens and shit. Karens and Kyles. I'm going to call them Kyles. They dudes. Asher Roth. That's another. I think he JEW too. I am more than certain he JEW. Because I remember the first time I heard of Asher Roth, it was 2009, 2008 song I Love College. They had on like in Chattanooga, they had this radio contest that go on at 9 p.m. No, was it 10 or 9? I think it was at 10 p.m. They have this radio contest where they stack up like a new song versus whatever song won that night. And it was like callers or whatever vote and say, I like this song or that song. The winner stays. And they keep playing that song over and over until another song knocks it out. And Asher Roth's song, I Love College, went against, it's not even a competition now I think about it. Prom Queen by Lil Wayne. And Asher Roth's I Love College song surprisingly won. Because this is during the peak of like Lil Wayne's run. Like, this is Carter 3 Lil Wayne. Like, this is when he became a household name. And this song was on there for a minute too. And I think the song that beat that out was Day and Night by Kid Cudi. But yeah, Asher Roth, it seemed like he just came up out of nowhere. I'm just right there. Boom. Because I know he's from Pennsylvania. He talented as hell too. Like, people talking about he a one-hit wonder. I mean, if you want to get technical, probably. But talent-wise, bro, that nigga make good music. Like, I still listen to Asher Roth. He will wrap circles around all these new niggas. All of the new niggas, he will wrap circles around them niggas. He a good artist. But look at that. JEW, yet again. Mom's a yoga instructor. Dad, an executive director of a design firm. Graduated high school, entered Westchester University. Became an elementary education major. I did not know that. During his shit, he posted verses on MySpace. Scooter Braun. Manager of Justin Bieber, Ariana Grande. Those some big names right there. 1 week after speaking to Braun, Roth flew down there to the A. Immediately signed by Braun, who suddenly became his manager. Moved to Atlanta, pursued hip hop. Buzz. Signed a deal with Braun and Steve Rifkin. Damn, big names. Big names. Said Naruto's long, but at least they made it entertaining. Yeah, I didn't care for Naruto. That's when I was in like 6th grade by then. When like Naruto even started airing in Cartoon Network. Or Toonami. Yeah, I was like, nah. I tried, I was like, nah, this shit weird. One Piece was alright though. Say back in the original Naruto, Orochimaru was a creep and a badass at the same. He was not a badass. This nigga was a whole weirdo. All I'm saying is if some kids went missing, nigga, you knew who the fuck did it. Ghost in the Shell. I ain't watched the movie or watched that. I know about the movie. I've heard about it. I know it was a game too. That's the first thing I learned about it. The only one that I know on here is Dragon Ball Z and Ghost in the Shell. Other ones I do not know. Sasuke, Itachi, Kakashi. Yeah, Kakashi was cool. I like Kakashi. Attack on Titan. Yeah, I didn't watch Attack on Titan. Was not a thing when I was younger. It says it's a love and hate thing is him starting war over some pussy. That's a realistic aspect of life, though. See, that early 2000 Boosie got plenty of hits. He always fuck with Webby more, though. I wasn't too crazy over Webby. I don't know. Then again, like, Gucci Mane was a more popular artist early 2000s where I'm from. Like, since it's so close to Atlanta, any of the big name Atlanta artists, it was based, if you was big in Atlanta at the time, because Chattanooga didn't have any artists at the time, there you go. If it's Atlanta, we was going to fuck with it. I'll skip past 50 Cent. 50 Cent was an industry plant too. Just like Eminem. 50 Cent and Eminem are both industry plants. And you notice everyone associated, because it goes back to Kendrick, everyone associated with Dr. Dre. All plants. From Snoop Dogg, Kendrick, 50 Cent, Eminem. Like, all them niggas is plants. Well, I think about Kakashi, his backstory was tragic because he lost a lot of people in his life. Thought he was cool and a damn genius. Said Nelly Rock. Yeah, no, Nelly, bruh. I feel like people forgot about him. Like him, Ludacris. There's some rappers people forgot about. Like Nelly for sure. Nelly was creative, talented, and he really put St. Louis on the map. Because there ain't been many like notable artists from St. Louis besides we got Chingy, Nelly, Comethazine, and 30 Deep Grimy. That's like the only niggas I can think of from St. Louis. Only niggas I can think of. What up, Jonathan Harris? Who's another one? Linked to Kendrick's cousin, Baby King. That's another industry plant. Because Baby King was like a ghostwriter for if I remember correctly, TDE. Look that up. And he just dropped a song with Kendrick too. Best known for Orange Soda, which is a dope ass song. He was included on XXL's 2020 freshman list. I don't even remember that part. So he song wrote out the gate on the Black Panther album. And that was a big deal. Like most movie albums ain't even that big of a deal, but that shit was something else. That shit was good too. And he wrote on J-Rock's album, Schoolboy Q's albums, like The Lion King. Like, see that on there. With who's on there? Beyonce. These are big names out the gate. Also expecting to appear on Kanye West's Donda, like, out the gate. You got 2 tapes, 2018, 2019, and that, like, you leap all the way up to Kanye, Beyonce, and all this shit. And the Black Panther album, come on. Yeah. Tsunami was the shit. Then it went downhill whenever Cartoon Network got that Magoozy to replace it. They had Code Lyoko and Totally Spies. That's when I was like, yeah, this shit ain't the same. That was the moment all the cartoons I grew up knowing, at least on Cartoon Network, that's when shit went south. It's like, yeah, this ain't it. Cartoon Network going in a completely different direction. They trying to get the younger kids in here. They veered all the way away from the classic cartoons, the Batman, the animated series, the Supermans,
The Justice Leagues. Well, they had Teen Titans still. That's like the only good thing. It's like Teen Titans and I think they were still trying to milk Batman Beyond. Or no, it was Teen Titans and Shaolin Showdown. Those like the only two good shows they had. But yeah, they veered away from all the classic shows. All that shit. Like I said, Ed and Eddie, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends was good, but everything else, nah. That's when they started Ben 10. I ain't care for that shit. Nickelodeon was still holding strong a little bit. Because Teen Nick was holding it down. They had Just Jordan. Was Drake and Josh, I think, was still going on. Danny Phantom. It's a classic show. Obviously, SpongeBob. SpongeBob been around feels like forever. Johnny Bravo. Yeah, Johnny Bravo was that shit too. I think all these shows I just named is on HBO Max too. At least the Cartoon Network ones. What up, Sean Harris? Said they reboot Teen Titans. Yeah, Teen Titans Go. I don't count that shit. I don't count Teen Titans Go though. Like it's not like a real superhero show. They just should have if they're gonna remake it, just do a whole nother one. Cause they did Young Justice, that wasn't too bad. Powerpuff Girls, yeah, I saw they rebooted that too. They look creepy as hell. Let me pull that up. Like from what I grew up watching to them versus this. Versus no. The first was like, I do some cartoons, but now it's like, what happened? I know it ain't that. Like, what is this? Big ass eyes. Now that I think about it, look like they on some drugs and shit. If you look at their eyes. That Ben 10. Yeah, that Ben 10 had too many shows. Way too many shows. So Drake and Josh is the white Keenan and Kel. Yeah, Drake. Actually, Drake, the rapper. Now I'm calling him a pop star. I ain't call that nigga no rapper. Drake Bell and then Drake the pop star. I remember both of them had some shit go down talking to underage girls. We know about Drake with Millie Bobby Brown. Like how they would text and he would give her quote unquote dating advice. And she's like, what, 15? He's like in his 30s. That's really weird there. And then Drake Bell, damn. It was like Drake Bell, Corey from Corey in the House. All them niggas got some shit. And then Josh thing, he lost all that weight because he was on cocaine. Oh, hell, they got pop-ups out the ass on here. Yeah, please guilty to child endangerment charges. And he came from Nickelodeon. Yes, sir. So you remember Nickelodeon Worldwide Day of Play, and they do it in September instead of the summer. Yeah, I do remember that. I actually like the idea that, hey, they said, hey, go outside and play. Don't watch TV. They wouldn't dare do that shit now. They wouldn't dare do that shit now. Hit that like button. Then let's see. Corey, what's his name? Kyle Massey. Damn, nigga say wanted. Nigga got them stars like GTA. And he just was in a new show earlier this year. It's like millennials, about like, well, black millennials. It was on like a black streaming service that probably no one has. And I never would have heard about the show if it wasn't a fucking episode on Netflix, or not Netflix, but YouTube. And where he from? Oh wait, Disney. Charged with computing with a minor for immoral purposes. So you remember Nickelodeon having Big Time Rush and rip off with the Jonas Brothers? Yeah, that's when they went downhill, when they started doing that shit. I was like, oh hell. When they did the what up? Hold up. I got a point to that one. What up? Welcome to HD in the building. Real talk, the hardest working nigga on YouTube, period. This man will drop like 3-4 videos in the span of, I feel like it could be like 4 hours, I swear. It'll be like 3-4 different videos. I'm like, damn. This man made another video? Shit. And he be going in too. But yeah, with Nickelodeon, when they had their show, it was called the Naked Brothers Band. Think about that name and think about Nickelodeon. They had a show called the Naked Brothers Band. Man, it was like little kids in a band. Think about that. People forgot about that show. Yes, sir. I remember when Cartoon Network aired live action shows, copy Nickelodeon and Disney. Yeah. All that shit was trash though. Cause you couldn't beat the originators of that. Like Nickelodeon knew what they were doing. They differentiated between, all right, this is shit for the kids, the younger kids. Oh, if you a teenager but you still like Nickelodeon, we got this for you. And then if you an adult, we got all these old sitcoms you probably watched for Nick at Night. Versus Cartoon Network, they just try to throw everything together. And then all of a sudden it's Adult Swim. So it's a big leap. Hold on one sec. They been trying to catch Cino. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. One of them videos gonna go viral. Regardless if YouTube wants it to or not, that shit gonna go viral. And then your channel gonna go up. Say cartoons have been trash. Yeah, they like I said, they push too many damn agendas in the cartoons too. That's another thing that done diluted the cartoons. They gotta push all these agendas. They gotta start tinkering with things that don't even need to be tinkered with. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like SpongeBob, he's genderless. What? It didn't matter beforehand. When we was kids watching SpongeBob, it didn't fucking matter. Say Nick at Night was cool when they had Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and George Lopez. George Lopez was that shit too. Obviously Fresh Prince, I don't even have to say shit about that. George Lopez was that show. I don't even know if they still got it on TV, but that was that show. Teen Titans Go, they try to push veganism. Damn. Your own kids who don't even understand that shit. Like, god damn. Did they destroy SpongeBob? Yeah. They found a way to fuck up SpongeBob. Which SpongeBob started getting weird anyway. Like as we got older, I was like, something ain't right about this show. Like it was tolerable, and then it just went to just straight senseless. Why in SpongeBob where there's fire? There's a lot of questions. Like think about the Krabby Patty. They told you what's in it when you say the name. Krabby Patty. It was an episode where Mr. Krabs tried it for the first time. He said, "So that's what I taste like. That's what I taste like." Like what? Where is there no other crabs in that show besides him and his mom? But he got all these burgers. Hell yeah, that shit was funny. He be smoking before he got to go to work and shit. No, you an 80s baby. You and your brother never liked that shit. Yeah, 80s had some good cartoons, man. They had the Thundercats, which they remade that shit too. I was like, man, you can't do that. That's blasphemous. But with the Thundercats, they had a board game. They had a board game. And I think I still got it too. It was like you could have different weapons. You could pick which one you wanted. There was like different paths to fight the villains. You could like level up your shit. It was crazy. That was my show. Panther. What's his name? Or was it Panthero? What's the nigga name? Panthero. That was my favorite. Panther. Don't tell me they changed the nigga gender. Oh hell. Seriously? Really? Really? This what we do? Damn. I had to find out live. Damn. No, they didn't. Damn. They changed Panthero. That ain't cool. This is the one. Yeah, this is my favorite one. Panthero was like, this had to be a black person. Damn, they changed Panthero. I'm in disbelief right now. Said G.I. Joe. I didn't grow up on G.I. Joe as a show. I knew about the car action figures, but that was about it. My thing was Batman, Superman, Justice League, Samurai Jack. That's another. That shit is still good today. Those like the main ones, and Transformers Armada. I remember Saturday morning cartoons and when they stopped airing. Yeah, I used to wake up at like 5, 6 in the morning when I was a kid. Catch like the tail end of I think it was Boomerang. No, it went from Adult Swim to Boomerang. Then the Cartoon Network. Or something like that, and I'd always catch like the really old shit. Like Jabberjaw. I know y'all don't even know what the fuck that is. Jabberjaw, Josie and the Pussycats. I want to say Tex Avery Show, Droopy, like all of them old Huckleberry, what's the name? Huckleberry Hound, like all them old shows. And then they worked his way to the Dexter's Laboratories and Eddie and Eddie's and stuff. I never saw Mega Man. I knew about the game. That's about it. He-Man, yeah, He-Man was the shit too. That was one of them they rebooted. I think they rebooted that one. That shit was good too. At first, I wasn't even a fan of He-Man. I was like, man, this shit kind of corny. Then they go, I got the power. And then he gets swollen and shit, and he riding this green and orange tiger. And then the more I watched, I was like, yo, this shit kind of cool. So I watched Dashi XP. I have no clue who that is. TMNT. Yes. That's another one I grew up on too, because it was like the movies. I knew the movies from the 80s. And my brother had like some of them comic books. And then they later on had a TV show on, was it Nickelodeon or Cartoon? I think it was Cartoon Network. It might have been Nickelodeon, I forgot. But they had a TV show, and I liked the TV show, and that's how I got into TMNT. Because Raphael was that dude. Raphael didn't give a shit about nothing. Hell yeah. He said we can't now you fucks for the Samurai Jack. Hell, Samurai Jack, underrated show. And I know they brought Samurai Jack back. He got like the beard and he had like long hair and shit for the younger generation. I was like, that's actually kind of cool. I haven't seen the new one, so I'm gonna have to go check them out. But the fact that they went out their way to bring back Samurai Jack, that's a big move. Smart move. Used to wake up at 7 as a kid. Which is funny, like as a kid, you would think you'd wake up later, but you wake up early as hell. Because 9 times out of 10, you go to bed earlier. Lion-O, yeah. Watch them change Lion-O to Lion-O or some bullshit. Oh, no, they kept Lion-O. The one that happens to look white. But nah, for real, that show was lit, though. Yeah, Jabberjaw. What's the one, motherfucker did karate. I can't think of the name of that one. He did karate. Had a cool name to it, too. It was like Huckleberry Hound, and then it was like this orange, like, dog or something. I want to say it was like Kung Fu. It wasn't Kung Fu Cat. It was Kung Fu something. I can't think of the name of the show. Boomerang used to air classic cartoons. Now they don't do that. Yeah, I think Boomerang is like its own channel. Or it's been its own channel where they used to. And now what is old is just shit from the 90s, if I remember correctly. Scooby-Doo, yeah. But there's a lot of Scooby-Doos, though. There's a lot of Scooby-Doos. What's New Scooby-Doo was the last tolerable one. And that was like 2004. Yeah, like 2004 when they had that. They started doing the rock entrance and it was like more poppy. That was the last tolerable one. But everything before that, like the 60s Scooby-Doo, the 70s, that's the classic ones. They even had, they movies was hitting too. Like Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, Scooby-Doo Cyber Chase, Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. And I want to go back and watch Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Because I feel like the timing of it would be good now. If you know, you know. But Witch's Ghost, them niggas was doing straight magic. And that shit was just going over. Like, obviously, as a kid, that shit was going over your head. But it's like, them niggas was doing magic. Because that nigga was like an author, but he just so happened to have a spell book and do, like, black magic and shit. Space Ghost Coast to Coast, yeah. Space Ghost and, what's his name? Brack. He had the hood ponytail. He had the little black girl struggle ponytail. That's why that nigga had to fight so damn much. Hong Kong Phooey. There we go. Hong Kong Phooey. Thank you. Oh, shit. There we go. Huckleberry Hound and Hong Kong Phooey. Yeah, these are the cartoons back in the day. What the fuck? I hope this ain't gonna be a real thing. The CGI looks terrible. But yeah, Hong Kong Phooey was a show back in the day. Do you remember Scooby-Doo movies with WW? Yeah, y'all got robbed. If that's what you remember, y'all got robbed. Like we had Scooby Doo with Batman and Robin, Scooby Doo with the Harlem Globetrotters. That was the best shit when they had Metal Lark Lemon and all them. That was the best shit. Cause that was like the only time you ever saw black people on Scooby Doo. Now I think about it, which actually that says something about the message they was pushing. But that was like the only time you saw black people on Scooby Doo. I don't even think if they was criminals, I don't remember seeing any black criminals on any of the episodes. The one they did with the, what was it? Alien invade. What the hell was that shit called? Scooby Doo Alien Invasion, I think. One of the bad guys was black. Alien. And that's another. That shit was, they was telling you something in that one too. Alien Invaders. Yeah, that one. That was like the only time I saw another black person in there. Silverhawks. The hell is the Silverhawks? I feel like it's something I should know. It seems vaguely familiar. That name sounds vaguely familiar. If I've seen it, I probably saw one episode, don't remember much afterwards. I do remember this, though. Captain Planet. Because they all had the different rings and shit. They had the different, oh, wow, looks like Thanos' glove. But they had the different rings to make up Captain Planet. He fought like, pollution, environmental issues. They had like slightly more positive TV shows back then. Niggas was recycling and shit, making that cool. So, yeah, the special guest, yeah. They was low-key racist. Now I'm thinking about like all the shows, like Jetsons didn't have any black people. Flintstones didn't have any black people. Scooby-Doo, like I said, it was the special guest or occasionally the bad shit. The Zombie Island movie, they should have had way more black people. Unless a lot of them zombies was black because they were like brown skin. Scooby-Doo on, and as a kid, the funny thing is I used to think that movie was scary as a kid. Cause they went like in more detail with that movie. Let me see. Yeah, they did. Yeah, the zombies are black. So the non-speaking roles are black in Scooby-Doo. That one's probably black. I'll say it's probably black. That's a white dude. Gotta be a black guy. But yeah, that whole movie though. That's a really well put together movie. But some of them zombies was black was all I'm getting at. Said Naruto should be done. They have black people in an anime? Like that? Damn. Shit, even Dragon Ball Z got racist with that shit too. Said Heart was the weakest of the group. Hell yeah. Wind, water, heart. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Oh shit. That's funny. Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow. Yeah, that shit was good. PBS had some good shit. As far as who else? PBS. The OG of all OGs, Bob Ross. Which they got a Netflix documentary talking about how Bob Ross was mistreated, how he was basically they took his kindness for weakness. And Bob Ross is like the one dude, I don't know if that nigga sold out because he had military background. I was like, hold up. And he's a really, really big name person. But I don't know. But yeah, Bob Ross was doing ASMR before it was even a thing. So you watched Samurai Pizza Cats. I don't know what that is. Said PBS was low key. Was Raw, you mad they don't play the old stuff? Yeah, that sucks. But luckily with like I said with Bob Ross, they play that shit on everything. You can find Bob Ross episodes on Hulu, Netflix, YouTube. I want to say HBO Max. Like you can find Bob Ross shit on damn near any streaming platform. Which makes me wonder, like, how much money that man, or how much is he worth? Or was he worth if they got him on every streaming platform and he's a household name? Damn. Breeding Rainbow had a slavery episode. Author was that show. Yeah, Author was that show too. I remember that was like one of the first shows I watched when I was a kid. I'd come home, it'd be like Arthur, Power Rangers, even though that's not a cartoon. Remember when PBS showed the funding like Chuck E. Cheese? Nah, I don't remember that. I think they had called The Electric Company was the show. So Author was a classic. Yeah, I'm surprised you even know about Author. Mr. Rogers, yeah. I didn't really watch him too much, but I know about Mr. Rogers, yeah. They got them the big ass train tracks and shit. If I remember, who was it? Didn't Tom Hanks? Yeah, Tom Hanks played him in a movie. I'm trying to see if he got any hand gestures that just stick out. There we go. There's one. Clifford the Big Red Dog, yes. Clifford was that nigga too. Aight, man, be easy. For sure. You already know. Like I said, go subscribe to this channel. Welcome to HDTV. Man be speaking that shit. Straight fuego. Heathcliff the Cat. I didn't watch it, but I was a Garfield dude. Dragon Tales was a thing in Cybertruck. Dragon Tales, yes. Yes, Dragon Tales. Yeah, I remember Dragon Tales. Yep, even Mr. Rogers. Bob Ross, I'd have to do some digging on Bob Ross to really know about Bob Ross though. I have to do some digging. All right, let me finish this list. Because I knocked off a lot more of these motherfuckers than I thought. So let me get back to Blueface. Think he's supposed to be fighting 6ix9ine in a boxing match. He came out of nowhere. I forgot what song this was, Respect This Crippin' or some shit. Came out of nowhere, had this retarded ass tattoo on his face. And it was the algorithm pushing a music video. It was World Star. So since you think it's World Star, it's got to be a big deal. I heard the first 5 seconds and turned it off. I was like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Couldn't be me. You can't listen to this shit. Nigga ain't even on beat. But the funny thing about it is he kind of slick made like West Coast rap pop again. Which out of all the people, this is the one that did it. So this nigga can't. Yeah, I saw that fight like before I went live. He was fighting that TikTok dude. I was like, yeah. He came out, he looked official at first, and then he started swinging. I was like, oh yeah. Nah, he can't. This ain't it. If him and 6ix9ine fight, it's gonna be trash. It's gonna be atrocious. It's gonna be bad. Said Blueface, the industry plant. The industry even admitted it. I didn't even know about that. I just knew like the way he just came out of nowhere. It was like, yep, industry plant. He started getting them Cardi B features and shit. Industry plant. I ain't gonna waste too much time on that. He was like a quarterback in high school. Actually, I need Google for this. Cause I'm still like, I'm not sure if this is a real picture or not when he had the flipped up hair. That had to be a meme. That couldn't be real. But yeah, he was a quarterback. Verano Hanson. That is not West Coast. But the hype is gonna be there even though it's trash. Yeah, that's how they push him. Yeah, I talked about Lil Nas X yesterday. We already know what agenda he pushing. Another one. Boiler Ray. This motherfucker. Mighty close. Adam's apple. Just saying, Adam's apple. Again, he had the black and white. Mighty close. Again, has an Adam's apple. Just saying. And with this one, this is Benzino's son. I mean daughter. But no, it's definitely Benzino's son. I don't know a single song by Coi Leray. I know this motherfucker was performing at Rolling Loud. And I remember watching and I was like, nah. There was even the people in the crowd were just standing there. They weren't even jumping. They weren't even hype. I don't even think anyone knew any of the words to this shit. Like, she slick looked like Randall from Monsters, Inc. Real talk. All right, man, be easy. Be easy, Mookie. Said the music is 100% garbage in a plant. Yes. Complete trash. Complete trash. Like if Nas from Ed and Eddie was a nigga, you get Coi Leray. That is real life Nas from Ed and Eddie. That is real life Randall. Cause I keep seeing her on so many different albums. I'm like, what? Who is really one of the Coi Leray features? She even got a song with Pooh Shiesty. Coi the Adam's apple. There we go. Who else? Post Malone. Like I said, he another one who used the rap door to get in and switch over to pop. Cause he had White Iverson. What is the best way to get black people to fuck with you? Talk about Allen Iverson. That's part of it. And then you saw he slowly went over to the, like I said, the pop lane. He was like, I'm not a rapper and all this stuff. Like easily just denouncing himself from rap. Using it for what he could and just dipped right afterwards. Said they play her on the radio a lot. I didn't know that. I can't, like I said, I can't even name a song by Boiler Ray. Can't name one song. So she looks real sus. She looks really like a man. Shit. That damn Adam's apple. Another one I heard first time on the radio was Juice WRLD. We're saying all girls are the same or whatever. I was like, at first I thought it was Post Malone. Like, this nigga got Post Malone voice got raspy as hell. But Juice WRLD's yet another one. Basically came up out of nowhere. And I personally don't think that nigga really died. It don't make no sense for you to take all them pills and shit. And he was talking about he knew he was being followed. That shit don't even make sense. Shit don't even add up. And he knew he was going to die. He was going to die at 21. The industry, baby, gives it away for both artists. Yes. Yeah, Lil Nas X don't give a fuck. He openly will say anything. He don't give a damn. So Illuminati exposed Coil Ray. I didn't know that. I guess he's a bigger thinker now. He got that big ass bald head. Looking like a peanut M&M. Said Juice WRLD was a plant too. Yeah. Because Juice WRLD's another. He had a cult fan base too. Him, X. Like them young niggas that had a cult fan base. Large influence of people. They were pushing that emo shit. Lowering your frequencies. Lowering your vibrations. And then the big, let's see, I'm gonna start off with J. Cole. J. Cole's another industry plant. But again, J. Cole's from that era whenever you would be an industry plant and they would let you cultivate your artistry. So it was someone you clearly can tell has talent. Like the whole story of how Jay-Z just took it upon himself and had interest in that shit don't even make sense. Like, as busy as Jay-Z is doing so many business related things, that shit don't even make any damn sense. And then later on in his career, J. Cole just so happened to take off years later. But I'm not knocking the nigga talent one bit. Bow Wow, yeah, Bow Wow, he another industry plant too. He related to Snoop Dogg. Bow Wow was raised up in the shit. He's over there with what? So Def, Jermaine Dupri. Yeah, I already said Billie Eilish too. But yeah, J. Cole's another one, no different, and also in this picture. Man got that Bulls jersey, 4-5. 4 plus 5 is 9. Flip the 9, you get that 6. Also notice the Bulls. Bulls have what? Horns. Team MJ played for. May sound like hand gesture. This one right here, CIA. And the devil horns. Like, these niggas ain't playing. These niggas ain't playing. So, yeah, even J. Cole. So, Kendrick and J. Cole, both of the so-called conscious niggas. Yes, both of them. Because Jay-Z wanted J. Cole as, like, his protege. It's like his right-hand man. Because now you see J. Cole is signing different artists like J.I.D., Earth Gang, Boss. Because he understands that J. Cole, he's a smart motherfucker. He's a thinker. He's a real strategic individual. And he's another one that has a cult fan base. And I know J. Cole's really subtle about the way that he does it. He's one of the few. It took a while before I really started doing it over and over and over. And oh shit, there we go with that red room. Red in the background. Got that black, white, and the red. When I symbolism, like, this should be what J. Cole make it too easy at this point. But I know in an interview, someone asked him if he had an Illuminati decoder ring. And I asked him some more questions about the Illuminati. And J. Cole was like, if I told you, I'd have to kill you. And said that shit with a straight face. So J. Cole ain't safe either. And now with the last three, they all West Coast. First one, Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle ghost wrote for Snoop Dogg back in the day. And there's even a YouTube video, I think it's called like Snoop Dogg, Nipsey Hussle, like father, like son. And it's like them talking, because for a minute, people been saying Snoop and Nipsey look alike. Like they could be related, which I personally think Nipsey is related to Snoop Dogg in some way. Because they story, they just parallel too much. They both just so happen to be Crips, quote unquote. Both from California. Snoop from Long Beach, though. Obviously, Nipsey from Crenshaw, Compton. It's just like, what are the odds of that? And Nipsey been around a long ass time. A long time. Again, like I said, they let him cultivate their artistry. And who really, I guess, took Nipsey to the next level? Jay-Z, again, just like J. Cole. Who was it again? Jay-Z. Jay-Z paid for like 100 copies of his mixtape. Mailbox money. Then he's gonna line himself up with that before he quote unquote died. Say Dr. Dre. Yeah. I talked about the people from NWA. Like all them niggas was fake except Eazy-E. Because they really made NWA really to just combat the message of Public Enemy. Said we got to get them up out of here. We don't need anything uplifting black people. Nah, fuck that. We got to get them ignorant. Talk about fuck the police. Ice Cube, yeah. I talked about him too. Ice Cube went to community college. He was never no street nigga. He's a method actor just like Tupac. Tupac was in Juice. Tupac was in ballet and shit. He went to one of them acting schools as well. And then there was even an interview of a young Tupac. He was like real soft-spoken. Came off real suspect too. You just think about his whole story. He told me he's from the West Coast, but he really from New York. And we all know the East Coast, West Coast beef was fake. But he's from New York, but he claiming West Coast. Like Tupac, everybody know the Tupac story go deep as hell. Like this is definitely a fictional character. Said real suspect. Yeah, like Tupac is clearly a fictional character. Funny because I have a poster in here. But yeah, Tupac. Because obviously he pushed the agenda, the whole making gangster, I can't even talk. Gangster rap music cool. He was part of that agenda. Him, Snoop Dogg, NWA, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, all of them pushed that shit to make gangster rap pop. Because that's when shit was like big. That's when shit got big. And he had a big influence on the masses. Talented ass artist, but again, he was another one. And he even outed Dr. Dre for being gay. He been said that shit. He said you got a poster of him too. Yeah. And then with Tupac, there was even the time that he was like out on the balcony talking to Quincy Jones. And this was what Pac straight up said this shit. And he said Quincy Jones asked Pac to fuck him in the ass. Straight up. Obviously, Pac did not want to do that. And this was like shortly before he quote unquote died too. And Pac didn't even done the bathtub ritual. Yep. Suspect as hell. Suspect as hell. Shit, oh damn, B.O.B. done did it. Said Ice-T is your favorite. What I think about him. Ain't it funny how Ice-T plays a cop in a TV show? That's all I'm gonna say about that one. Ain't that kind of funny? Did that Freemasonic hand gesture. But ain't it kind of funny he play a cop in a TV show? So he was spitting facts and denouncing the government. Shit, Lupe was spitting facts and denouncing the government. And he was a big time sellout. What up, John C. Louisville? But so it really don't even matter, to be honest. Because they all play roles. It's like J. Cole raps about positive shit. That don't mean he ain't sell out. Kendrick rap about positive shit, but it don't mean he ain't sell out. So it's no different. But like I said, it's funny he play a cop in a TV show. I found that so funny. He denounced the government and then he was, as a cop, working for the government. In some fashion. Come on. All right. And last but not least, this man right here, Tyler the Creator. Well, damn. So many things to start off with. There's a form of a cheetah print design. That man stay in cheetah print hair. Cheetah print hair. Cheetah print clothing. Oh wait, even more cheetah. This man stay in cheetah print. You see him with blonde hair, doing all this wild shit. Yeah, Tyler the Creator's another one that the algorithm pushed. It was like around the same time Hopsin was popping. Cause like Hopsin and Tyler the Creator had a beef. And it's around the time Yonkers popped off. I remember MTV was pushing it heavy. They was pushing Sheba, Franco. They were pushing starting to push Frank Ocean and Tyler the Creator heavy. Cause I felt like he just came up out of nowhere. And out of the Odd Future group, there was, who was he? Sid the Kid, Tyler, Frank. I swear there was 2 more motherfuckers in there that was gay. I forgot who it was. But yeah, Vlad was talking about how Odd Future was technically the first gay rap group, openly gay rap group to make it. Even though not everyone was openly gay. But as far as the major artists from the group, they were. Sid the Kid went on to the internet. Frank Ocean, we know about that. Tyler, We know about that. And Tyler been telling people that. Damn, that's just straight ignorance. That is straight up ignorance. But yeah, there's even a video of Tyler the Creator where he meets Tupac as a kid. Oh, that shit blurry. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it up on YouTube. Wait, hold on. Before I do, there we go with that cheetah print again. Like I said, he's staying that cheetah print. Tupac, Tyler the Creator. This one right here. And he's stopping those as a kid. Little kid right there. Like I said, this shit blurry as hell. Pac's talking, yada, yada, yada. But it's funny, Pac went out of his way to talk to little Tyler the Creator. Like that was like purposely meant to happen. Like, ain't it funny how Kendrick just so happens to be at a Pac video shoot? Tyler the Creator just so happens to meet Tupac as a kid. What are the odds of that? Like, what are the odds of NLE Choppa meeting was it NLE Choppa? Yeah, NLE Choppa meeting Rick Ross as a kid. Taking a picture with him. So you're right, 100%. Do play role. LeBron is such a deceiver. He made you lose money at least 8K. He showed up to support Chris Paul. Thought Phoenix was gonna win. Yeah, LeBron fucks shit up. Everywhere he goes, he fucks shit up. And that's actually true. They always talk about he helps the economy, and then yeah, face value, but shit, when that nigga leave, you start hearing how shit wasn't as cool as it was as you thought it was. But yeah, I'm gonna be on here 5 more minutes. I'm gonna get up out of here. But yeah, I said Tyler the Creator, another plant. Said he denied it. Of course he gonna deny that shit. Well, that's what they pointed out. Actually, I want to see when he was born. Pac, quote unquote, died in 96. 91. Born in 91. So it's very possible that's Tyler the Creator. Fuck what he talking about. But I think Eddie Murphy have no social media, and Dave Chappelle denouncing the government's decision, his Viacom story. Let's see. Eddie Murphy. Really, he's just smart. If he ain't got social media, he's smart. He already got caught up with one of them Transformers anyway. Saying Dave Chappelle denouncing the government's decision, his Viacom story. I mean, well, this ain't even the same Dave Chappelle. That's all I'm gonna say. So honestly, at this point, it's kind of just for show. Cause like his cousin said, that ain't the same nigga. That nigga he was already a puppet, but like, nah, he big time puppet now. Obviously, he got to play the role as somebody that's like trustworthy, and that still has the quote unquote people's best interests. I personally think Dave Chappelle has something to do with Paul Mooney's death, though. I do say that. I found it odd. He just so happened to, that's the first time I saw it, him getting a podcast or being on a podcast. It was like I saw after that, like right after Paul Mooney died. And we all know Paul Mooney been spoke out about shit. And they never liked that he did that. All right, I'm finna get up out of here. Give me some food. All that good stuff. This has been Y'all Need to Watch This, How to Spot an Industry Plant Part 2. Episode 23. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Ring that bell so you're notified anytime I drop any new content. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all the support. We are out.